So in today's video, I'm going to share just what was in my beauty bags that was inside of my Neverfull GM to go for my recent cross-country road trip with my family, including my pets. I'm going to go through this pouch and show you everything that was in here. This season's eyeshadow palette release from Too Faced. Here is everything that I packed inside of the makeup bag. That looks like a lot of fun for summer. So this is everything that I took with me as far as beauty is concerned. Now keep in mind, I was headed to the wilderness, but I did stop in a few of the major cities along the way and had like a birthday celebration dinner and stuff. So I did need some beauty, but I wasn't living in makeup. However, that being said, let's see what it was that I took with me across the country as far as beauty is concerned. I'm going to also tell you what was it that I did and didn't use. I'm going to also show you what I used and the stuff that maybe I shouldn't have even bothered packing. So let's get into it. And this is actually like a part 2 to this little series here, because I did recently film the what was in my Neverfull GM for traveling. And so this is a follow-up, a more in-depth as far as just the beauty is concerned. But if you want to know what all is in this bag, then I'll leave that video down below in the description box. Check that out when this video is over if you want. But let's go ahead and get into the beauty bags. So I'm going to start right here with my Sonia G Essentials pouch. This actually got dirty. I'm not sure what is on it, but it is made of nylon. So I'm just going to get a damp cloth and clean that off at another time. Inside my travel pouch this time, I did take with me my Food Aid collection, my mini Food Aid travel brushes from Sonia G. This is the mini Kayaki set. I have all of the Kayaki brushes in here. And then I also took an excessive amount of makeup remover towels, just in case I wanted to wear makeup every single day, although I knew that would be a stretch. And that's all that I put in this pouch this time. In here is the makeup brushes that I took with me. I'm going to go through this pouch and show you everything that was in here, but I am going to show you that at the end. I'm going to show you that last in case you're not interested in the brushes, but we'll do that in a minute. So here's the majority, here's my makeup. Here's the majority of the makeup that I took with me. Let me skip this over. This was my actual makeup bag. And then in here, I do have one overflow item with this. And actually my dirty makeup brushes. These are the ones that I actually used are in there. But we'll get into this bag in a moment. But I just wanted to show that this was part of the makeup that I took. So I took the Too Faced Italian Spritz palette, which did come out earlier this summer. So this is this season's eyeshadow palette release from Too Faced. This is what my palette looks like. I chose this palette because it is a fun array of colors and neutrals. You can get like a really nice neutral look, really simple neutral look if you're trying to go for something more like simple everyday grown up, or if you really want like a fun pop of party summer makeup, you get that in here too. So I really thought this was the perfect palette. And I wanted to take this palette with me because I hadn't really used it since my initial impressions video, and I just wanted to get a better feel for it. So I ended up really enjoying this palette. The shades that I used were these two shades. The shades that I used were these two shades, and also I did a neutral. I did use this for some of the neutrals along with the palettes that are in this makeup bag. So this was a win. I used this each time that I did my makeup in conjunction with the other palettes, and I really enjoyed this palette so much. So let's get into my Charlotte Tilbury Cosmetics pouch. This was my first time to get to use this makeup bag. Here is everything that I packed inside of the makeup bag. Let's go through each section one by one. Okay. So here in the front, I started off by putting like my powder compact items. I took the CoverGirl Clean Fresh powder, and mine looks like this. I have mine in the shade, I don't have my glasses on, so I hope you can see. Anyway, I also took the Natasha Denona Powder Puff. I took my NARS bronzer. This is the original shade in Laguna. And this is in my project pan, so I was really glad to get some more use out of this. But here's what mine currently looks like. I also took the Lawless powder with me. This is my newest powder compact. And here is what mine looks like. You can see I have gotten some good use out of it, and I've been enjoying this one. But this is more, I find this to be more of like a finishing powder than a setting powder, but it is really beautiful. I love the way that this looks as a finishing powder. I just think it's really beautiful, but in order to set my face, like I had to go in hard with this. It was really humid where I was. Yeah, and so that's the first pocket empty. And so then in this next section, I had these items here. I took the Urban Decay Prince, X Prince collab eyeliner, and my Pat McGrath. This is in a blue. I thought this was black, but this is actually a blue eyeliner, and I thought I would get some good use out of it, especially since I took these two palettes as well, and I expected to use the blue. I ended up using the greens. I did use a little bit of the blue, but not as much as I thought. I did use both of these palettes. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Tropic. I absolutely love this palette. I ended up using the dark blue for a lower lash line on one of the looks. And for my birthday look, I used both of these shades in the look with those neutrals from the Too Faced palette. And then with that other look where I had the blue on the lower lash line, I ended up using this. Oh, I also used this on my birthday look over the greens. It was a really beautiful addition. I used the green in the crease. I love this palette. I really, really enjoyed both of these palettes. And honestly, I probably didn't need to take these two. It would have forced me to get like more range out of some of these other fun colors, and that would have been enough. But I knew that I wanted to play with these palettes, and I love them, and so I brought them. And I did use them. So those were the eyeshadow palettes that I took. Okay, and then that's the first two areas cleared out, and then I didn't have anything in this little pocket there. So now we're gonna move on to this section here. And this one is really full. In here, I have all of this stuff right here. Like, whoa, that's a lot. Let's go through it one by one. So I have one of the lipsticks that I took with me. This is a Buxom. This is in the shade Fly Girl. This is like my perfect nude. This is like my lips but better. And I brought this because, I'm sorry, that's my ice maker. I brought this because it's perfect for any makeup look at all, and if it like melted and got ruined and destroyed, I wouldn't be totally heartbroken, even though I do love this lipstick. So I brought this one. And these were the foundations that I ended up using. As you can see, I've gotten now my ice maker is making ice. I'm so sorry for that background noise. I'm like right next to my kitchen. Anyway, yeah, I'm like in my art studio. You see there's like my art canvases, and yeah. Anyway, so I did end up picking these up recently just before the trip, specifically for the trip. And so I did use them on the trip. I will link that haul down below in the description box. Also, the nail polish that I'm wearing. Anyway, so, wait, is it? No, I think it's from my nail polish haul. Anyway, yeah, so I ended up using both of these because I mixed a custom shade and I really liked those. I ended up pulling this out of my declutter because I decided it wasn't so old yet and I should give it a try before completely writing it off. I might like it. And I thought that going up to this super, super humid climate would be the time to test it out if I was gonna. But now that I look at it, I feel like the color is off. It used to be much brighter and I'm glad I didn't end up using it because I think this is expired and this has to go. I did take my Nude Sticks cream blush and you can see it got pretty melted up there. It's like dripping and stuff. I didn't even use it, but here's what the shade looks like. It's a really pretty color. I was hoping to get some use out of this, but I didn't. This was my go-to lip. The one with the Buxom Fly Girl and my Natasha Denona lip gloss and my MAC in Stone. So this was my go-to lip set. Let me just swatch the lipstick here for you so you can see. And I'll give you a little swatch of the lip liner with it. Okay, so obviously you like fade those in together. And so just in case I wanted to get bold, I brought my little red Give Beauty lip. I think this is like a liquid lip. Yeah, I brought this, but I didn't use it. Okay, and so then that's the third pocket empty. Now we're gonna go into the next section. And in that section, I have all of these things right here. Let me go through them one by one. So here's the other foundation that I brought with me. I thought I would get some use out of this because this is really lightweight and great for like a no makeup, easy makeup kind of day. And I thought that would be perfect for the vacation, but I didn't end up using it, mainly because when I'm gonna go for like a no makeup kind of makeup, I actually go with no makeup. Anyway, yeah. I did use my Dior concealer. This is in my project pan. I need to film an update, but you can see I've been like making some progress. I want to try to get more use out of this, not only because it's super expensive and because it's my first Dior like makeup product. I did one time have like a lip balm or something from them, like one of those lip maximizer things. Anyway, but I really, really like this concealer, and this is the one from before the reformulation. So anyway, I just want to get as much use out of it as possible. It was pretty pricey, and I really enjoy it, but I did use this. This is in the shade 2WO, 2 Warm Olive. I had also picked up in that haul a mini mascara for the trip, and I did use this mascara as my mascara for my looks, and I enjoyed it. Here's the other Buxom lippy that I took with me in case I wanted to go for like a rosy lip, you know, and also, again, one that I wouldn't be upset if it got melted and destroyed. But here's that color. It's like a great, like, neutral kind of a pink. Like, it goes with anything. It's a little bit warm, but like it's like a nudes, you know. It's not really like a pink. It's more of like a nude. So yeah, I didn't end up using that. Here's the other concealer that I took with me. Excuse me. Here's the other concealer that I took with me. This is the Tarte Ultra Creamy. I have mine in this shade right there. I hope you can see that. I'm not sure. I should have brought my glasses in here. But anyway, I did not end up using this. I thought that maybe I would do like a full coverage moment, and I just didn't. So, you know, I figured that if I needed to bump up the coverage on any of these foundations, that I could use this, you know, concealer if I needed to, but I didn't. So I only ended up using, I did not end up using these two face products, but I did use these face products, so that's good. And then last in that pocket is my MAC paint pot. I did not use my paint pot the first night, like when I did my birthday makeup, and boy, was that a mistake. If you follow me on my Instagram, you saw I posted pictures of the patchy mess that I was wearing. It was so humid and sticky, and with these hooded ass eyes, I should have known better. I did know better, but I was being lazy. So anyway, the next time that I did my makeup, I for sure used my primer, and boy, it made all the difference in the world. Okay, so now that pocket is empty, and we've got one last section here. And in here, this is all the stuff that I have in that last pocket. Let's go through it. So for my brows, I brought this duo here. I did end up doing my brows, oh yeah, with this as the gel. I did end up doing my brows for my birthday, but like the next time that I did my makeup, because I only did my makeup twice on the trip. The second time that I did my makeup, I ended up not even doing anything with my brows. I just let them like fly naturally. But I did use this product like the first night that I did my makeup. And I also brought this Nude Sticks Cream Bronzer. I thought it might be a nice chance to get to use this product again. And here's what the color looks like on me. I did not end up using this product, so I also brought my NYX Glitter Primer. I don't know why I bothered, but I didn't use it. I don't need to with the Natasha Denona shadows, but I thought that in case I might want to do one of these sparkly shadows from the Too Faced palette, I thought my best bet for an all-night look in that kind of humidity would be with the glitter primer, but I didn't end up using it. I did, however, end up using my Morphe Cream Blush in the beautiful Lilac shade. I love this blush. I've really been enjoying it. Here's what the shade is called. Oh, I missed one. Here is the Rare Beauty liquid blush that I did take with me, and I did not end up using this at all. Wow, that's bright. That looks kind of fun though. Here's the shade. Yeah, I did not end up playing with this at all, but now I kind of regret that because that looks like a lot of fun for summer. That would have been a lot of fun to wear. But yeah, anyway, I did not end up using this. And lastly, I brought my Chanel sharpener. Now, let's see, I did also have some stuff here in this little pocket. Here is where I put my liners. So I took both the brown and the black KVD liquid liner and my Natasha Denona brown eyeliner, the Macrotech eyeliner in brown. I didn't want to bring my new lip liner in case it melted, so I didn't bring that. But yeah, that was all of the makeup that fit in this Charlotte Tilbury makeup pouch. And now even though I told you as we went through what it was that I did and did not use, let me pack up only the makeup that I used, okay? And then let's see. Oh yeah, I did end up using these and this. Then let's see what I could have left behind. Okay, so I used the Fly Girl lip, this brow, this cheek. I did use all of my powder products. I used both of these foundations. I used my MAC eye primer and my lippy set. I used both of these. And my concealer. Okay, So it still looks pretty full, but you can see there's a lot more space. And I did not end up using this, but I would have still packed this up regardless. And then here's the items that I packed with me, but did not use. Okay, hold on. Whoa, dropped one. Okay. These are all the items. Right there. Fuck. Hold on. Yeah. So these are all the items that I did not end up using, and that just took up space in my makeup pouch. But yeah, so now let's get into the other beauty bags. So also in here, I did end up, like I said, putting my dirty brushes. So but in here, I also took some cotton rounds because I did change my nail polish color. I brought my minis of my nail polish base and dry coat, a barbette, some tweezers, some like sharp scissors. I brought a nail file, my knockoff color switch. I had to stop and get some like pads. This was the spare brush from the hotel because I forgot mine, and that was before I went and bought one. In the lower half, I have like that toothpick, some tissues from Pioneer Woman, just in case my son needed to blow his nose. Told you those pads that I had to run and get in a pinch. A nail clipper. This was the one nail polish that I took with me on the trip. So I went down there in a hot pink nail, and then when I changed it to this baby pink nail. Here's my under makeup moisturizer. I have my nail clipper. This wouldn't fit very easily in my makeup bag, but I did have my mini. Actually, it did fit in there, and I just accidentally took it out and dropped it over here. Oh yeah, and here's my primer. So both of those things were in there too, but I did not use my primer, and I did use my setting spray. I did not end up using my hand lotion at all, or this heavy base lotion because it was just too humid there. I did end up using my under makeup moisturizer because it's light enough but moisturizing enough. I did use my nail clippers. This was another spare toothbrush that we got from the hotel because, again, my son and I had to go buy toothbrushes while we were on the road. But this is the cute little toothpaste that came with the pack. How cute is that? And yeah, so now let me show you the makeup brushes that I packed up in this like soft pack from Amazon. I got this on Amazon a while back, and I finally got the chance to use it. So in here in the front are the eye brushes that I packed up. This is just like one of those little makeup pack thing, like those party makeup setup spots for like when I used to sell the Mary Kay. I used this to like do my makeup on it when I had my chatty get ready with me in the woods. If you missed that, I'll be sure to link that down below in the description box. Yeah, but anyway, I took a makeup brush cleansing bar in case I needed to wash my brushes. In here is my Tiffany necklace. I left the silica pouch thing in there so that my brushes wouldn't get musty or whatever. Here is my other dirty brush. I just left it in there because it was just easier to take up that space without everything taking up, like falling out. So these were the only brushes that I did actually end up using on the trip. So let me see. I used both of these for concealer. Okay. So I used these handfuls of brushes for face products, and literally these were the only brushes that I used for eyeshadow looks. But I only did eyeshadow twice, and they were pretty simple looks both times. So yeah, I feel like there might be another couple of brushes that are dirty in here that I used. I don't remember. Yeah, here's one. Here's like the green brush. I knew there was a couple more. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go through and wash some of these brushes. I'm pretty sure this was one of them, and this one, and that one, and like all of these. I'm pretty sure all of these are dirty. Yeah, these were all of the eye brushes that I used because I did 2 different eye looks, so that's what it was. These were the eye brushes that I used for the 2 different eye looks, and then these were the brushes that I used for the face both times. Now, here's all the other brushes that I packed up just in case, and like I'm happy to have more as opposed to not enough. But yeah, these were the only ones that I used here. And yeah, that's everything that was in my beauty cases with me on my recent cross-country road trip through America with my family and my pets. Like I said, I really had so much fun on that trip. I hope that you check out my Chatty Get Ready with me if you're curious about it, if you haven't already. If you want to know more about it. But yeah, I really enjoyed this makeup bag. I was so happy to get to use my makeup brush pouch. I had so much fun. And yeah, I had so much fun getting to use my items and go on a cross-country trip at all and just like recenter myself. I really had a good time with my family and my pets. We made some more great memories and spent some great time together and celebrated my 20th birthday with my husband. So this was our 20th summer anniversary together, and it was a lot of fun, to get to go and do these special things. So I really enjoyed it. I hope you found this video helpful or entertaining in some kind of way. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching and for being with me here on my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to click the thumbs up button. It really does help me out so much. And make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.